Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. I'm Jeanne. We're going to take a few minutes. I messed up again, folks, so it's going to be a minute before a couple people come over. I've got two apparently up there, and it's going to take a few. So, anyway, we have the name pulled. Where did we put the slip? I set it over there. It was a blue slip. Okay. All right. Just go. All right, we're getting ready. Tonight is the night that we pull a drawing for a name for our free readings. Just so that for anyone, well, yeah, there are some people in here. Just so people know, I'm sorry, folks. It's been one of those days. All right, share the video as much as you can, because for every time you put your name into a drawing, your name gets put into a bowl so to pull for the last Wednesday of the month for a free reading, and that is tonight. So we will have that in a few moments. A few announcements before I get started. I wanted to give a shout out to Gemlyn Rhodes and Starlet LeBron. Gem did the Body, Mind, and Soul Expo in Saratoga Springs this past weekend, and Starlet did the Celestial Healings show in Syracuse. Both shows were phenomenal. We had a great turnout, and it was really nice to meet a lot of you. So, again, thank you for that. Open Circle is Friday night at 7:30. Please join us. If you've never sat in a circle before, it's free for your very first sitting, and we always have a really good crowd there. It was small last week because of the weather, but hopefully we'll have a nice evening this week. It's a wonderful expression of communication and what we do, what I do for a living, what Michelle does. So please, you're more than welcome to join us. Also, we have a circle coming up in Rotterdam Junction the last Saturday in April. That'll be April 27th. We'll have more information upcoming with that. But for anyone that lives out in that area, the Schenectady, Rotterdam Junction area, Albany, it'll be a great night. So come on down. That will be sign up by only because of limited space. So we'll let you know pretty soon with that. Okay, Michelle's going to pull the name. Okay, Jody Frazier. Jody Frazier has won the free reading this month. So if you're on, give me a call or PM me after the show, and we'll set up a time for your free reading. If she doesn't happen to show up tonight, let us know, or somebody let her know, please. Okay, thank you. All right, let's get started here. I'm looking for names. It's not pulled up here yet. All right, well, we'll go with this one here. Okay. Okay, Diane, hopefully you found it. All right. Some of you had, some are still looking, so just hang in there, folks. Everybody will get on in a few minutes. All right. Where are we going here? All right. There's still a few here saying it's not working, so hopefully they'll come over in a few moments. Just hang in there, folks. Like I said, it's just been one of those days. We all get those once in a while. Some of us a little bit more than others, I guess. All right. We've got a lot going on with circles now and different shows, and it's just we've had such a good time with it, and we love meeting new people. I know I do, especially when I see names all week long, but not able to put faces to it. So it's always nice. Okay. All right, Christine Orr. I believe that's how you pronounce your name. Kristen. I'm sorry, Kristen Orr. Well, Kristen, if you're still here, can you say hi, just so I know you're on? I mean, the number's low yet, so it should come up pretty quick. I just want to make sure because of my mess up here, folks. All right. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead. Kristen, just scrolling through a few moments ago, I heard a woman, an older woman's very soft voice say, "That's her. That's her." I feel a lot of love coming from this woman, and I feel like she's trying very hard to tell you something of importance. Very, um, very heartfelt. This has something to do in a personal area in your life, and she just wants you to know that things are going to be okay. Perhaps it's been some medical issues around you. I'm not a medical person, please understand that. But she just wants you to know that you're going to be okay. And she wishes that you could feel her here with you. It's like, I don't know, have you had the flu or a bad cold or something? Because it's like she wants to come in and she wants to take care of you. She said, just like when you were a little girl. She, believe it or not, she used to love that time. She said, that was our special time. Anyway, just know there's a lot of love, Kristen, from her. And she says, you are going to get better. She says, even if you can't see me, that love is there. All right, I'll leave that. Okay, we're still working on this, getting it up. Any luck yet? Okay. If everyone that can see me, can you please just pop on real quick and just say hi? I mean, I have a list here of names, but it's not, the feed isn't moving for us on either one. Hold on, hopefully this time it'll work. There we go. Okay, now I got something I can work with here. Oh, that's frustrating. Shall we start all over again? All right. Oh, Betty, very much better. Thank you, hon. I appreciate it. All right. All right. Yep, energy's changing. Good change. Beth Sim, how are you? Beth, I'm hearing laughter, and I'm hearing a younger man's type of laughter. He's just getting he's been antsy. He's been wanting to say hi. He just wants people to know he's around. I almost want to say like a nephew or someone, not a biological son, but someone that used to spend a lot of time at your home. Used to love your home, used to love being there and anything to do with your family. And he's showing me a large body of water. You know, possibly he passed around water. But anyway, he's just here and he just wants to say hi. He wants to be remembered. A very good-looking young man. I'm not hearing a name or anything, but what I'm seeing is tall, thin, on the athletic side. And he loved the water. That was his thing. Water sports is what he's saying. He used to live for the summers. But anyway, he's here. I hope you can connect with him. All right. Deidre, is it rodeo or rodeo? Deidre, you say hi. All right, Deidre, you're asking about the energy. Because I need to know if this energy is okay. I want to say that the energy that you're working with is just a new energy. This isn't a loved one that's coming through, but more, I feel like a teacher, a spiritual teacher. It's like you've been exploring a lot of new avenues lately or new areas in your life. Okay. They're saying just you'll get used to it. It's just when it starts to bother you or you start to get concerned, just say a quick prayer, let them know that you're there and that you're listening, you're paying attention. But when those feelings come over you that you want to change something or do something different or go towards a different direction, follow it. Okay, you're going to be fine. I just feel a lot of, and this, the spirit guide is bringing in a lot of new energy around you. So you're going to have a lot of upheaval in your life, but upheaval and change is good if you allow it to be. Okay, it's really strong and a really positive energy. So don't worry about it. Just you keep yourself straight, and they'll take care of the rest. Okay, Denise LeBombard. Hi, Denise. For some reason, as it started to scroll through, it's like your name just popped out. Denise, have you been having trouble with your back or trouble walking or something? There's a woman that comes in and she's dressed like a nurse, literally like a nurse. I don't know if this is someone that you knew well, but she's here and she's rubbing your back or giving you a real hefty back rub, and I feel really good with it. It's like, oh, I wish I could get one of those right now. Um, I really feel it. She's saying you need to get off your feet. You've been on your feet too much. You've been overdoing it. Is this something that you do on a regular basis? I know, nobody likes to say that they do things wrong, but anyway, she's telling me that you've been on your feet too much. You've been trying to do too much, too fast. Slow the pace down a little bit. You can still get everything done. It might take a little bit longer. And if others are having a problem with it, then oh well. Um, Normally, I wouldn't say that online, but uh, this nurse is very adamant about that. She wants you to take care of yourself. She wants you to slow things down a little bit. Okay. I hope I hope you can understand that. God bless. All right. Um. Wow, that thing's going fast tonight. Okay. All right. Only hang in there, folks. Jeanette. Jeanette, how you doing? Jeanette, a very large man comes in. I'm not hearing anything from him, but I'm just seeing this big old smile on his face. It's like he's glad that you're here, happy that you're here, and he's saying he's not quite sure how. I'm starting to talk now. He's not quite sure how this works. So which tells me he's pretty new to the whole thing. But he wants to say hello, and he wants to tell you something about some paperwork that's been missing for a time. You've been worried about it or concerned. He's saying it's there, it's all there. You just got to go through it real careful. Um, he's laughing because he's saying he was never really good with any of this stuff, meaning the paperwork and um, legal papers. I feel whatever these papers are, they're connected to something legal, and he wants you to be aware of it. That you need to find them for the upcoming weeks. He's saying nothing to worry about, but it'll be something very positive in your favor. Okay, just look around. I don't know if this is a husband or a father, but I feel he's coming through. He's telling me that you were in charge of doing paperwork or final paperwork, however that goes, and he's trying to help you find some missing papers. All right, I'm seeing them. It's like, and this is unsure. All right, just remember we talked about it, Jeanette, because it may not click right now. You'll understand in a little bit, but it's like papers are stuck in a drawer someplace, like an old style dresser drawer. It's like where they tend to separate it, a little bit. It's like it's stuck down there. Just try to work with it, okay? And see what you can find. Just go snooping if nothing else. You'll find what I'm talking about. Um,
Stop.
I don't know why I said that, but
Stop telling me.
it's like, wow, I'm going to get in trouble. I told you folks, it's been a week. And it's only halfway through. Okay. All right. Tammy, so yes, if I knew where the ring and necklace are, I'm not very good at finding things. I lose stuff all the time. Um, I know there's other psychics and mediums out there that are very good at doing that type of thing. That's not really been my forte. If anything, I can help you lose stuff real quick. Just put it in my hand for 5 minutes. It'll get lost. Just ask Michelle; she'll tell you. Okay. All right, Elizabeth McSpirit. Okay, you're asking if you're doing things right. There's a woman that comes in, and she's very adamant about saying the only thing that you could do that would be wrong is nothing. And wow, very point blank. But I feel a tremendous amount of caring for her. From her. This is, how can I say this? I don't necessarily feel like a biological family member, but this is someone that you grew up with. She was always in your life when you were growing up, and she was like where friends become incorporated into family. That's the type of connection that I feel with her. Um, she's saying the only thing that is wrong, that could be considered wrong, is if you did nothing, if you just sat back and let everything happen. She's saying keep going forward. You'll know the direction you're supposed to go in um, as you go. Are you having a problem with swelling in your hands? Because I find myself playing with my ring here. I don't usually do that. But just know that she's here and she's going to help you through it. But you need to be willing to push through, even when you're unsure of yourself. You're going to be okay. All right? I'll leave that. God bless. Lou Miller. How you doing? Lou, I don't normally give any medical advice, at least not from myself. And I don't, what? Oh, okay. Lou, the only time that I give medical advice is if it's given to me from spirit, because I'm not a medical person. I can get in a lot of trouble for that. However, okay. Sorry about the dogs, folks. Lou, there's a younger man that comes in. I want to say he's younger than you are now when he passed. I don't know how old you are, sir, but he's telling me I'm younger than Lou. Just know that he's saying you just haven't found the right one yet. The one that's going to help, I see an older female doctor, and you know my first instinct is my hackles go up, and it's like you're not happy with that. But I want to say keep looking. You'll understand who you're supposed to be with. You'll know her as soon as you see her. A small woman, perhaps a surgeon of some sort, as I'm seeing her. But you are going to get the help that you need. Don't give up on it. Okay, just keep pushing forward. You'll be all right. I don't feel a negative coming from it. I feel a positive. All right, I hope that helps. All right. All right. Can you plug this in, please? This it just says the battery's running low. Sorry about that, folks. Something's going on with the computer again. Oh God. Okay. Oh, Angela Hill. Angela, is this a new relationship that you're in? Something that's, to me, new would be like anything newer than like 6 months. Okay, because I feel like I'm walking a very fine line here. Like things are, you're both walking a fine line together. Okay, well, something